Ladies and gents, I'm going to be linking the stream. We are here tonight racing at Pocono and Darlington. So yeah, I'm going to link the stream. We are race 8 out of 10 in the regular season. So it'll be race 9 out of 10 by the end of the night. So that means the regular season is very much close to coming to a close, meaning a lot of playoff implications are going to come true. We have a lot of guys on the cut line racing tonight. I'll make sure to keep kind of updated on that as we go along. Alright, now I'm going to get my voice chat set up. Alright, drivers are doing qualifying at Pocono right now. Currently, the guys below the cut line that are participating tonight is Humane, Go Boom, and NASCAR 1710, and Aiden, and then one guy that is currently just above the cut line ahead of those guys in 12th is Jolly in the 45. He is here tonight. But right now, the race for the regular season championship, Ricky is still leading the points, although with 0 wins. Same as Leafy, he is in second. Just 40 some odd points behind. Ricky has 468. Leafy has 422. They both have 7 starts, no wins. It is Ricky's mainly ahead because of stage points. But those bonus points are going to help when you win stages and races in the playoffs because you get those bonus points. And also, if you win the regular season championship, I believe for 30 playoff points. So, I will be notified when to join. Now, I was told that my volume may be a little bit too loud. So, Let me just put that down just a little bit. Alright, well, if we're going to go to picks to win. Now, I do not believe that Small is here, but if I had to pick a guy that was going to find a way to come out on top here today, I am going to have to give it to the 18 card Leafy. I am saying Pocono is where he gets it done. He is going to get his first career win, which he's been working so hard for. He's been so close so many times. I say it's going to be Leafy tonight, coming at Pocono, first career win. That is my opinion on that. And then I'd say another guy who is going to be fast. I'm going to say Go Boom. I don't know which car he is now, though. And I've just been invited to this session, so I will join a little bit. Alright, and Ricky is now going over driver's meeting. Alright, and we are joining the race right now. Alright. Pocono. And your pole sitter was Go Boom, one of my picks to win. And we are green here at Pocono. 3 races left in the regular season. Who is going to come out a winner here today? We are back to H&N Late Night Racing. We have Ricky diving it in, making it 3 wide early on. Grigger running second. Go Boom had a very good exit of that turn. And now we have Ricky kind of falling back out of line. He's getting freight trained, but the 9 of Humane below the cut line. He gets kind of put in the grass there. Oh, contact into the wall. Causes a lot of disorganization in the back here. And we have Cornette sliding back up the track. Already wrecking. Cornette's around. I believe that was just a 1-car wreck. Meaning that they would keep it green.
Fucking matter.
Oh fuck! I forgot the time. Yeah. I would like to give a shout out to the 14 for you just won the biggest retard award. Woo!
Oh, that was Humane, bud.
Congratulations! You are a big winner! Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I blocked you, then you tried to interact with me. It's alright.
All right, and we do have some fights already on lap number 1. Drivers being very aggressive, knowing their playoff implications are on the line, and Goboom loves to see this. Goboom just pulling away after all of that disorganization. And that is going to leave us with just 2 or 3 laps to go on the stage. Pocono, not a very long laps-wise race, because it is such a big track. Goboom loves to see this, though. Riding off into the sunset, not worrying about anything but hitting his marks. He knows that no matter what they do, they're not going to be able to catch up. He just cannot make a mistake. And we got the battle for second. All these guys fighting for points. Those stage points, top 3 get stage points. Grigger with a little bit of damage. Doesn't look like it's going to hurt him, though. He gets a very good run off the corner. Humane, who looked pretty fast for at least the first 2 quarters, and then got put in the grass by the 14. Into the wall a couple of times. But we've got a battle for third. They're 2 wide for third. Grigger just looks like he's kind of running away with this one. Goboom just riding off into the sunset. Nothing to worry about. But now the battle for third is between Cadet and Leafy and Ricky right now. But it looks like Cadet is battling for second, and we are on the final lap of this stage. 3 wide entering turn 1 for P2, being very aggressive for those stage points. Ricky to the inside of Grigger. They are 3 wide. Cadet's going to make it through. Contact off of the corner. 3 wide entering the tunnel turn. One of the trickiest corners. You cannot go 3 wide. Someone's going to have to back out, and Ricky backs out of it. Cadet in third. Oh, we've got contact. Cadet blocking Ricky all the way to the bottom of the track. Ricky's going to take P3 away. Goboom is your stage on winner. He puts Cadet up the track and leaves the door open for Weefy to get P3. What a stage. We've got some wrecking going on in the back here. What a stage from Goboom, man. Dominated that stage. And the order goes, Boom, Grigger, Weefy. Those guys get stage points. And now you have to be kind of worried because now Weefy has 8 points. And Ricky got none that stage. He is closing. I mean, it's not a lot as of now, but he is closing in just that little bit on the regular season championship. What a stage from Goboom. Below the cut line, he just got 10 points from that. And not 10 points. He had 55. And now that would put him at 65 and 1 playoff point. And with his stage, with his playoff points, that would break the tiebreaker for 12th. So he is in the playoffs as of now. And we have a 10-lap stage here. And Weefy goes up to second because Grigger had to repair some damage. A little bit of contact in the middle of the field there. But once again, Goboom just gets that good exit. Not having to worry about anybody next to him, really. They need to put some pressure on him. And the 14 of Grigger gets a huge run from that draft. He's going to get by Weefy. Take away second. We got the 31 in the hard into the wall, though. Boom's teammate. He's around in the 45. is not involved. Might have been some netcode there. Already off of the pace, though. Not a good league debut for the 31 so far. And while that happened, Wi-Fi took back over P2. And Griga's going to go down, try to make another pass. Wi-Fi just looks like he wants to push right now. And with this, Griga puts Goboom up the track. That's going to leave the door open for Ricky to make it 3 wide. And Ricky, the 5, has a chance to take the lead now as they are 3 wide behind him. And Ricky, he can't make it stick. He's going to have to tuck in behind Goboom. Goboom's able to keep the lead. Wow, look at this big pack here. Just so compact together. And we have Cadet in the grass, and this gives Goboom the chance to drive away once again. One of the fastest cars here today. He's already put himself in the playoffs from the last stage. It's all going to come down to race finish, really. And now we have the 5 of Ricky on one of the longest losing streaks of his career. It is the longest winning streak of his career. It's been, I believe, 26 races since he's won. But Ricky has so much pressure behind with Griga. He's just trying to defend the bottom. Very good move from Ricky. And he's going to get a big-time draft if he can hold this spot. It doesn't matter, though. He's going to try to make a move to the inside, defend that. He kind of makes a little bit of contact with Griga. Griga makes a lot of passes here. Ricky's going to block it. He blocks Griga's move, and he's going to get to the inside of Goboom, entering the corner. Oh, Ricky spins out off the apron. Multiple cars involved. Wow. Many cars involved as Ricky drives in way too hard. Spins his car out in front of so many drivers. And now, with Griga going in the grass, this gives Goboom yet another chance. This mixes up the picture a lot, because now we have Cornette in P3 and Aiden in the grass. Cornette and P3 battling Cadet right now, because all these guys back here were involved in that. And Goboom, once again, driving through the sunsets. Just has to hit his marks with a huge lead once again at Pocono. Ricky just made a huge mistake, had the lead, out on the apron, and just couldn't hold it. Once again, these drivers being very aggressive. But it's not... He loses his chance at a stage points, but the guy, he was in second because Wi-Fi was involved in it. He got the worst of it. Goboom very comfortable. But he has 5 laps to go. He is halfway through this stage. So a lot can still happen. But if this goes caution free, it's looking like it's in Goboom's favor to win stage 1 and 2. It's not looking so bad after all for Ricky. He must not have too much damage. He gets by all these guys. Pretty soon, if these 4 work together, they can catch up to the P3 pack. It might not all be over. They still have a long way to go. 5 laps. Not a lot of laps, but this is a huge track for a lot of opportunities to make a mistake. We have Humane, who got really loose off of that corner. Let's go to the battle for P3. Cadet in the grass. I believe it was Cadet. He's got Cornette right on him, though. I'm sure Cornette is going to try to work with the Chevy manufacturer teammate he is. He's pushing him down the straightaway. Trying to gain some ground on Griga. You can see Cornette's just trying to work together. He's got his Hendrick teammate right behind. who's also fighting for a playoff spot. This is a smart driving from Cornette. Work with the guy, try to get up to Griga, and you have now two chances to finish top 3. But Humane, his teammate, catches up, and it seems like Ricky is on the move. He has a rocket ship, it seems like. He is catching up to this pack, I believe. Once Ricky catches the draft, all Humane really has to do is just back off just a little bit. He can go about half and half, kind of like people do at super speedways. But we've got some hard racing here, as Weefy and Aiden kind of seem like they're going at it just a little bit. Don't know what's going on here. They make contact on a straight. Drivers probably not too happy with each other right now. They're still side by side.
I missed you.
And Aiden says he sells the bag. He did indeed. And we have 2 laps to go now in this stage. Let's go back up to where it's most important. The battle for third now is between Cadet, Humane, and now Ricky catches up. And then Cornette. And Ricky being aggressive, he's going to push his Hendrick Motorsports teammate in the 24. I don't get why these HMS boys don't just team up on Cadets and try to work together, get around him. He has Humane all over his back bumper. And as we speak, we have a battle for the stage win. As we have one more lap for the stage, Griga catches up to Boom. Boom must have made a mistake, and Griga just called his draft. One more lap. We've got 2 battles, but the one most important is this one for the lead. Griga running the top side. He has a big opportunity here for these next 2 long straightaways. Good strategy by Boom. Defend that inside line. Force Griga into a mistake. But Griga's going to try to cross him over. And we've got a battle for P3. Ricky gets to the inside. Contact. And Griga, does he have enough? He tries to cross over. He goes into the grass. He does not have enough. Boom is going to win stage number 1 and stage number 2. And Ricky kind of sold there. And that's going to cause Humane to get some stage points. His first set of stage points of the season. What a stage that was. What a comeback from Ricky, too. And I believe Ricky did get hit there. Go Boom, do you have a copy? And Go Boom will not speak at this time. But your stage is the driver of the 16. And in the final stage, we do have a doubleheader. We have Darlington right after this. We're going to take a 10 to 15 minute intermission. Adds another. We have an 11 lap run for the race win. Very long run. Have to try to keep up with the main pack. And we have Cornette in P3. Battling for P3. And Ricky's going to make a very aggressive move. Dive it to the inside. And same with Cornette. Cornette takes over P3. His last win was at Phoenix last season, the final race of the season. He makes a very aggressive move, takes a slide job on Griga, and it's going to stick. But does he have the speed to catch up to Boom? Still a long run. A lot of things can happen here. Ricky, a very frustrated driver right now. Right now, if I am Weefy, I am thinking, the 31 makes contact with someone. I don't know who it was, but that bumps the 9 up the track. If I am Weefy, you see all these cars ahead of you. You want to get by all of them and have Ricky stay in the back. He can, all these positions right here. Ricky finishes last. Weefy has a chance to tie up the points, or even pass Ricky in points just by this race alone. That is the benefit that Weefy has. And now Griga and Cornette. Still a very long run. We saw Griga, once he caught Boom making a mistake, he got in his draft and he just sucked right up to him. Pause. And he almost got by him, but Boom was able to hold him off. But now we have a very aggressive 24 car Cornette, who is very win hungry. We know he hasn't been running the best this season, but this is the highest he's been in the field all season, running P2, the 24 of Cornette. We got the drivers kind of in the back, struggling all race. 21, 31, and then the 43. Jolly not having one of the best days. This is gonna knock him out of the cut line, and Cornette hard into the wall after being in P2. Wow. Cornette just pushes it a little too hard, or he got put in the wall. I don't know. Unfortunate. We know that the 14 and the 24 were having some issues earlier, though. But whose idea is that to judge? I'm going to leave that up to the viewers at home. I believe there was something more than just a slip up from Cornette. I believe there was contact. And that gives Boom yet another gap. Over a second. 7 car length gap. Almost a second. But now you have to worry. Griga has all these cars behind him. He can work together with them. And they probably will work together. But if one back, and the order is Go Boom, Griga, Cadet, Ricky, and Weefy. All these cars ahead. Weefy could take the points lead if Ricky somehow makes a huge mistake once again. And Weefy can make up past all these cars. Weefy and Ricky, the top 2 points, still looking for their first win this season. And it looks like they are catching. They are catching. The gap was 7/10, and now it is 4 car lengths. Oh, and Goblin makes a slight mistake, goes into the grass. It's not going to be a bunch of speed loss, but it is going to be a bunch of draft gain for Griga. And now we have 6 laps to go in this race. And now you have 6 cars, and now Griga's going to dive it in deep to the inside. There was a manual caution. There was a 2-car wreck. Don't know where it was. That is the reason why Griga ended up catching up. So the wreck was between the 21 and the 31 there. It is 10 laps to go. If they do not provide a clip, it is an automatic penalty. And now, coming to 5 to go, we have green flag pit stops. I'm guessing everybody. One of the slower cars this race, you stay out, take a risk, but the 21 and 31 are going to have to come in pit road. They're going to start at the rear anyway. Do you take 2 or do you take 4? That's the big question here. The 31 stays out for some reason, but I don't think he knows that he has to start at the rear. He is a wreck car. That is one of the very obvious rules. Let's go to ones to watch. It's a little late, but I am going to say, once again, that 16 of Boom is looking very good, but I don't think he's going to win. I'm saying that it is going to be the 14 of Griga, and it looks like every driver is going to take 4 tires here. And I believe Boom comes out in the lead, but the 45, I don't think he was a lap down. He stays out. He tried to take a gamble. He knows he's not above the cut line right now. I agree with it, honestly. We're going to come green with 3-4 laps to go as all these drivers catch up, and now they're communicating to the 31. He has to go to the rear. Trying to get to Darth. And now they have to line up single file, and they're going to have to do choose corner at the line. They will not do it at the line. But now you have the 45 on, who's not really good on speed, and he's on old tires. And most of the guys even lined up on the bottom. I think I know what their plan is. They're going to make it 3, 4, 5 wide. Now you've got the entire field behind. The 45 gets a good restart. He goes early in the restart zone. Once again, you do not have to count these restarts down. And Gobu goes all the way to the back. The 45 is going to be able to keep the lead. That was a very smart move by the 45. Very heads-up move. But now he does not have the speed, and he has worn tires. And Griga, the 14, in first. He's won 2 races this season. And now he has Cadet behind him. And then the 9, who is still looking at the cut line. He hasn't got... he's got stage points in stage 2. And we've got some ruckus going on in the back. And the 31 just hooks a left. Or he got wrecked. He probably just hooked a left. He wrecks. And we have 3 laps to go now. And Ricky is currently battling the 16 for P4. And Humane goes out of line. They're gonna lose some time off of this. They need to work together. They're these Hendrick Motorsport teammate and Chevy manufacturer teammates. And Cornette gonna make an aggressive move. Let's see if these guys can catch up. Get it to the mix for the win. And we are coming to 2 laps to go. Boom, one of the fastest cars in the field. And he's got Ricky, who also seemed like he had a rocket ship earlier. Ricky's going to push Go Boom. Very smart decision. Heads up move from Ricky. But at the same time, you have Cadet, who's also a very aggressive driver. He's also trying to help Griga to make sure it's just these 2 for the win. It's not going to work, though, because once you get the draft, you get right up to them. And you see that with Go Boom right now. And now the battle for the win is going to be between Griga, Cadet, Ricky, and Go Boom. And Go Boom making a very aggressive move. Diving it in deep to the inside, taking away P number 2. Let's see if he can make it stick. He does. He slides in front of Cadets. And now it's the fast car in the field, the 16, and we are coming to the white flag. This could either end very good or very bad. We could have a good race end. White flag in the air one more time at Pocono. Greg in the lead. Very long straightaway. Entering one. You have 4 cars right on top of each other trying to go for one thing. That is the win. Grigo hard into the wall. Oh no, that causes a wreck behind. He spins it out. He must have hit the apron. Very unfortunate. And now Goboom takes the lead. He's blocking Cadet all across the track. And that's going to open the door for Ricky. All blocking the bottom. 3-way win. 3 cars for the win. Cadet moves him up the track. What an aggressive move. And that opens the door for Ricky. Ricky breaks his winless streak. I can't even get to him. Ricky breaks his winless streak. The 5 is going to win. Ricky gets the win. My goodness, Ricky has broken his 26 race winless streak. What a finish to the race. Cadet moves Goboom up the track, opens the door for Ricky. The 5. It took him 26 races, and he is back in victory lane. What a finish. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was one of the best finishes of the year, in my opinion. It really came down to the wire. And oh boy, is it going to be a Hendrick Motorsports celebration. Your finishing order, I am not too sure of right now. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Ricky getting his first win of the season. And we are going to go into post-race interviews. I will be right back. I have to join the party.
We're gonna have like a 10-minute break in between.
I forgot we're doing Darlington as well.
Oh, I'll watch it. Let me watch. Okay. Turn back. We're doing a 10-minute break.
All right, Ricky, do you have a copy?
Yeah.
How does it feel to break 26 long races? You finally broke the winless streak. What is going through your mind right now?
I mean, it was kind of Mickey, but I'll take a win if I had a okay car. I had a long run car. I wish that one yellow didn't come out. Between the 31 and 21, because I think that would have been a much better race. Probably a different outcome, but I don't know. I really didn't deserve to win, but I'll take them when they come. So.
And what a race that was, especially the finish. What are your opinions on the move that Cadet made on Gobu?
I mean, I don't know from what I saw. So it all changed when Grig's fucking controller died. But coming out of the tunnel turn, I thought I knew Cadet was gonna try to make a move and Gilman's gonna block, so I just held my line up top. And I actually thought that Cadet was gonna just full send him in, and then they both go up the track, and I just sneak in through the bottom. But Cadet actually just died on the apron, and Gilman went high, and I just snuck through. So I don't know.
Well, this extends your lead in the regular season championship battle. So good luck on that, and we will have our second place finisher. I believe it was Goboom. Goboom, would you like to do an interview now?
No, I'm good.
Okay, that is probably best. Do you know who finished third?
Wi-Fi did.
Okay, thank you. Wi-Fi, do you have a copy?
Yeah.
So you had a pretty tough day. How are you feeling about the P3 finish?
Definitely better than we deserved. We were about to finish like 6th or 7th, and you know, people right in front of us, fortunate for them, but we got 3rd, and Ricky won, so that's, you know, if we finished like 7th or 6th, we would have lost a lot more points on him than we did in the regular season championship. I believe he only gained like 2 points on us. So good day, and we'll get it at Darlington.
All right. And I'm not sure if we really focus on this, but you do get 25 or 30 playoff points if you are the regular season champion. How do you feel
30.
about your campaign now?
Definitely didn't know it was that much, but that's been our goal ever since the start. So we're gonna
Yeah,
keep chasing after. We're gonna work hard and try to get to victory lane. Get those points. Not gonna be easy, but we're gonna try. We only got 2 races left, and if we can have some luck go our way, maybe get a win or 2, we can maybe pass him. But hopefully,
and give it
events
up
play our
for
way.
Leafy, still looking for his first career win. What a race finish that was. We will be back in about 10 minutes for Darlington, our second crown jewel.